June 2025 financial update. You know what it is. This is a series where we go over the last 30 days economically and financially, then talk about what you can do in the next 30 days to achieve your financial goals and build wealth. What's up, guys? It's Jake from Money Talks, where we talk about everything personal finance, self-improvement, and wealth building. We do these financial updates so you have an idea of what's going on in the US economy and so you know what to focus on moving forward. But of course, do your own research and never blindly trust financial advice from people online. Some people's recommendations for where to put your money are insane.
Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
And one important thing to mention, some of these talking points in these update videos can get political. This is not a politics channel. Let's not be concerned with what should be and focus on what is. Our goal is to look at what's happening and say, okay, how can we effectively build wealth in these conditions? So if you want to type out a political comment down below, go ahead, write the whole thing out, highlight it, then delete the whole thing and add a heart emoji, then hit send. All right, so through May, we saw a lot of the same things we've been seeing for the last few months. Here's some key points over the last 30 days. Number 1, tariffs. So there's still some trade war action going on with places like China and Japan. No one knows exactly what will come from these negotiations, and no one knows exactly what effects tariffs are going to have on the US economy long term. The effects we've seen so far are a high level of economic uncertainty, material costs increasing, and companies like Apple moving production to countries that aren't getting hit so hard by tariffs. A lot of people are against these high tariffs, including the US Chamber of Commerce. However, others believe new tax cuts will offset the cost of tariffs for US consumers. Number 2, the big beautiful bill. President Trump's tax bill passed through the House and will now go to the Senate for the final vote. That bill would include no tax on tips or overtime, an extension of Trump's 2017 tax cuts, and new work requirements for safety nets like Medicaid and food stamps. There are limitations on people who qualify for these tax breaks though, so especially if you're a high earner earning more than 160K or so, I would check and see if these new tax cuts would even apply to you.
Absolutely not.
Number 3, the Federal Reserve Bank. Interest rates haven't really changed and there's no indication that they will anytime soon. Fed leaders have stated they just want to see where our economy is once all this foreign trade back and forth is done, and we're a little more certain of what's happening before they change federal interest rates. Number 4, real estate. Experts say there's an overall housing shortage in the US, but some places like Texas have a lot of inventory. So economists now see home prices falling this year as mortgage rates stay high and inventory starts to grow. Redfin and Zillow both predict at least a 1% drop in home prices this year. However, material costs have risen recently, so we'll see how many houses actually get built. As of the end of May, the average newly constructed home costs more than $400,000, and starter homes are now going for over $1 million in more than half of the country. Number 5, Bitcoin. Bitcoin reached an all-time high of 111,000 last month. Investors, companies, and the US government are all starting to see cryptocurrency as a more legitimate investment. Also, gold is up 25% this year, which is more than Bitcoin's 15%. And bond yields are going back above 5%, so there's tons of places to invest your money these days. And number 6, Elon Musk and Doge. Elon announced he's officially out of the White House, and anyone who owns Tesla stock seems to be pretty happy about that. Tesla stock has dropped a bunch and sales have gone down, even getting beat like other EV companies like Omada last month. No doubt as a result of Elon's divided attention. Doge, on the other hand, reported to have saved $160 billion for the US so far. Regardless of that, we've seen a little billionaire versus billionaire back and forth lately, which is pretty crazy. By the way, guys, I coach people on personal finance and getting their money situation together. So DM me on any of the socials at Money Talks Jake for help organizing your finances and taking control of your money. So that's pretty much our economy as of June 2025. So what can we do about it? First, if you're thinking about buying a house or any real estate in 2025, please run the numbers. There's not necessarily a bad time to buy. The real estate market is much like the stock market in that you really can't time it, but you can easily pay for too much house or buy before you're ready if your only number crunching is your broker telling you you can afford a mortgage that's 40% of your take-home pay. You cannot. Next, consumer goods may go up in the near future. Just stick to our money principles. Spend less than you make and invest the difference. That is how you build wealth. Nothing changes. Don't get weird. And finally, when it comes to investing, I won't tell you what to do, but what I would do is differentiate between speculative investments and long-term proven investments. As much steam as cryptocurrency has gotten, it still hasn't been around for very long in the grand scheme of things. So the first step is to build a strong foundation of securities like ETFs, and then put a small percentage towards more volatile things. Also, AI is the future. Just in case any robots see this, I want you to know I'm on your side.
Skynet has become self-aware. In 1 hour, it will initiate a massive nuclear attack on its enemy.
With all that said, keep being financially responsible, keep investing, and keep a positive mental attitude focused on the acquisition and astute management of capital. And you can watch this video right here to learn how to stop being broke. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.